Okay. And there is always a little bit of a time delay.
Yeah.
Between what you see.
Yeah, no problem.
Okay. I believe we are live now. Very nice. So happy to be here with you guys together. Maria and Jesper, all the way from Denmark.
Yes.
And we are going to spend about 30 minutes here together, talking about your stories. I think in these times, it only makes sense to share good, powerful stories. And I know that your stories and your collaboration is definitely one of those. And so that's kind of what we want to spend our time here on during the next 30 minutes. And I think I'll just dive in right away because it's not a long time and we have a lot to talk about. And maybe start with you, Maria. So kind of just if you could tell us, for people who don't know you, who you are and what kind of brought you here.
Yeah. Well, I'm Maria. I'm 26. I'm from Denmark. I'm born with one leg, so yeah, I always dealt with it. Yeah, I've always been active, and when I was younger, I was swimming at the national team and always used my body. Yeah, and then about 1.5 years ago, Jesper told me about UNYQ, and that's why I'm here. Yeah.
Very, very nice. And and you were always you obviously you're very used to wearing a prosthetic.
Yeah, I always.
It's like since you were 4 months old. So you were always so open about showing it.
Yeah, always. Well, when I was a kid, I didn't really think about it because it was just the way life was.
Yeah.
Then I became a teenager and I started to be a little shy and I wanted to hide it. I didn't want to stand out so much. So yeah, I tried to hide it when I was a teenager. Then about maybe 2 years ago, I got the cosmetics on my prosthetic removed.
Yeah.
And about 1.5 years ago, I got my UNYQ cover. And yeah, I never felt more confident. And yeah, that's really important to me. I feel very, very good about it now.
That's great. And we can see that certainly in your photos, and that you have been very good at sharing, and so I'm sure that people come up to you all the time and ask you, and you're being approached both by probably amputees as well as just people in the stores, or
yeah.
What is their reaction? What?
Well, before when I tried to hide it, people was just like, why are you walking like that? And I only have one leg, and people were just very shy and, oh, I'm sorry, I asked. And now people are more calm and relaxed about it, and yeah, they're just more cool. So yeah, I feel better about it now because I show the world that I'm cool about it, and I have a gold-colored leg, and yeah, so people are more calm now.
Very, very cool. And so, and that gold-colored leg you picked out with Jesper, did he have anything to do with that color? Jesper.
Yeah, well, we started out with black, and then we wanted something more colorful, I think. Wasn't that right, Maria?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We started out with black.
And I think the first, it was like a joke. I wanted a golden lake and said, okay, let's do it.
Yeah. But now it's just totally cool. I just want it to be shiny, and I want people to be whoa when they see it.
Yeah.
Because I see it this way, you have two options. Either you hide it, and that's kind of impossible, or you just stand out like, here I am, and just make it fancy, and yeah, because you can't blend in when you have one leg. That's impossible.
Yeah. And why hide it? Huh.
Exactly.
But is it more difficult for you, Jesper, when someone has so particular ideas about prosthetics, like Maria?
No.
I'm sure in many cases they just who come to you, they probably just take whatever you give them. But I'm sure,
well,
it's
at
different
first,
with Maria.
like, when they're first amputated, they don't know what they're going into. Not really. They have seen pictures on the internet, but normally the first reaction is not to get like a cover from UNYQ or something like that. People have the same experience as Maria. They want to like blend in and they don't want to be seen and stuff like that. And all this with throwing away the cosmesis and putting on some more color and stuff like that, it comes to people more or less after maybe a year or two, and then they will try. They're willing to try something new.
Mm. And before Maria, what were you using? You just went without any cosmetic cover,
Yeah.
or?
Well,
Yeah.
we went with the cosmesis with the hide, with the cow hide on. Isn't that right? We made that.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, and I always wore pants, and yeah, because it was just ugly, and I think this one is beautiful, and I always wear skirts and dresses and stuff like that, so I actually also feel more like a woman.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then obviously symmetrical, and it fits perfectly to the size of your sound leg. Is that
Yes.
That must be important as well?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. How about, I mean, you are, you see that from your pictures that you are in the gym a lot. You're very active. You're even climbing trees, I can see. And I mean, what about the durability because, you know, in one way it's beautiful to take out in beautiful dresses, go out, but then you use it also in the gym. So it's like it's one for everything. Is that?
Yeah, exactly. And it's kind of like because I show it so much in the gym, it's I think it's very motivating for other in the gym.
Mm-hmm.
And it yeah, there's no excuses, and you can work out with a gold leg as well as two normal legs.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, people are cool about it in the gym as well.
Yeah. Very cool. And I mean, Jesper, you were and Henrik, your partner, you guys have been working with us pretty much from the beginning. You were one of our first partners, and we're very honored.
We bought the first UNYQ cover that you ever made, like for resale.
You were the icebreaker.
Yeah, Henrik is often bragging about that he has client number 1.
Yeah. Serial number 1. But you know, what have you guys always been into that, to search for?
Yeah.
I mean, what does really, maybe let's say ask the question. I mean, what does design mean for you as a prosthetist?
Well, we have always strived for a nice design, even in our sockets, in our normal sockets, and also before that we were able to 3D print covers. We have always made something special for people that would like to have that. We made a chrome leg for a guy at one point. Mm-hmm. Like all the connectors and everything, adapters, everything was polished, and even the socket we sent over to a place in Copenhagen where they could like they could make it like chrome. So in fact, there's a guy. There were a guy walking with the silver leg as well many years ago. So we upgraded to gold.
I was actually thinking about getting some light strings inside it for New Year, maybe.
Yeah,
maybe you can break that out.
Yeah, we should work on something like that. I think Jesper, you shared some pictures with us. I want to set it up here of some of the work you guys have been doing, including pictures of you, Maria.
Yeah.
Maybe you guys can talk about the pictures.
Yeah, well, this picture is taking like half a year ago. And I just wanted to show strength and standing up for yourself and stuff like that with this picture.
Mm-hmm. It's a very good picture. And who is the one that takes the pictures?
It's a Danish photographer called Jan.
Very good.
Yeah, he just contacted me. He saw me on Facebook and he contacted me and asked me if we should make some pictures. And I was, yeah, cool, up for it. Yeah.
He's doing a good job. And then Jesper, we have this one here.
And that one is for a young guy who needed a prosthesis for swimming, and bathing after sports and activities. And we scanned the leg, and you guys made the socket for us. Yeah, he's very happy with that.
It's the one that Henrik posted on his LinkedIn, right? That young guy playing in the water, right? Yeah, it's great. And here you are.
Yeah, that's prosthesis.
It's beautiful.
It is.
How did it feel like to see that, Maria, when you saw it?
The first thing I did was to post it on Facebook because I was so excited. I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna look like this. It's really beautiful. I really love it.
Yeah, it is great.
Yeah.
It's like a really piece of art.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, here we made 2 prostheses. One for a lady that wanted a special design. So we have made that for many years. Like we can, we let people choose a special design, buy some fabric that they like, put it into the prosthesis. We have made that. We have even made some sockets with for a man with a picture of his wife.
Okay.
True love.
Really? That's for sure.
Yeah, and the one on the left for a young guy in Aalborg. He's or has been training a lot like Maria, and he has been boxing and very active. And the meaning was that we wanted to put like a camouflage design on it, but unfortunately Corona came and then it was black instead.
Yeah. Okay. That's how Corona changes our world.
Yeah, in fact, the guys that should make the water transfer for us, he couldn't get the design because I think it came from China.
Okay. So here we have something beautiful. I remember this one.
Very beautiful. Yes, they are for one for a colleague. Her daughter is bilateral amputee, and yeah, we made those because of lack of acceptance of the prosthesis. Like when she wore them with those covers, she wore them all day, and before it was just a fight to get her into the prosthesis. So they really helped.
Not anymore.
No.
Do you see a lot of children wanting covers or wanting design in the same way that adults?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I really love when kids come to me just to ask about it. I tell them about how I charge my leg and how I use it and stuff like that. Then I tell them that I can get it with glitter and unicorns and superheroes, and they just think it's so cool.
Cool. And do you see that also, Jesper, in your practice?
Well, it all
kids are
depends
asking for
on the parents, really. It does.
Yeah.
So we often have kids in our clinic, but we have to convince the parents that this is a good idea.
Yeah.
In this case, it was not a problem because it was a colleague of ours, and she knew what we could do, and that it went very well.
And in Denmark, typically the insurance pays for covers.
No, we don't. In this case, the commune has paid for the covers because it was a part of the acceptance of the prosthesis. That was the reason, and they said, okay, if we don't want to spend that much money on a pair of prosthesis that people don't use. So if this is the way for them to, for this girl to use the prosthesis, it's okay, we will pay for that.
Okay.
In that case.
Yeah, and it protects the prosthesis.
It does, yes.
Yeah.
And in Maria's case, it's a question of protecting the knee, the bionic knee. So yeah, and that is also paid for by the government. They pay for a cover, and then we have a certain amount of money we can use, and we can choose which one we would like to have. That's up to the user to decide.
Okay, so it is paid by the government, or
it is
protection,
most
as a protection
most of the time, because of course they use everything else is paid by the government as well, and they use like a really large amount of money on one prosthesis, and of course they want something to protect it. That's and you can do that by buying an original cover for the knee, or you can buy one of yours, like and put some more color on it. So yeah, but in fact they do more or less the same. They protect the knee, and it's just a more beautiful way this way.
Yeah. Okay, and here is a great one.
Yeah,
you guys together.
Yeah,
we're trying out a socket. Is that the socket you wear now, Maria, or?
No, that's the last one.
Last one. Okay.
Yeah.
One before that. Okay.
Yeah.
We always do like a static tryout in a test socket, just to get the alignment right and see if the fitting is correct.
Yeah.
So that's.
How often do you change your socket, Maria?
Usually I change it when I get a new knee, but then I gained some weight and then it didn't fit anymore, so I have to have a new one. But usually it's very.
We change it maybe once every 2 years or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think
that's kind of typical.
Yeah, it is. 1 to 2 years.
Okay.
All depending. Yeah.
And here.
Yeah.
This is interesting. Osteointegration.
Yeah, quite a lot of osseointegration, and here's with the Bronemark system, the old UNYQ connector. Yeah. But today we use another one from Australia, I think. Yeah. Australian system. Yeah. So and we don't do the Bronemark system anymore. Had a little problem with the infection in the bone. Yeah. So they tried at the hospital. They tried to switch over to another system, and now we use the Australian one.
Is it becoming more popular?
Well,
integration.
Yes, it was starting to get more popular, but the thing was that they had like, I think there was 20 to 25% of all the operation that went wrong, and that's too much. It's too big a risk, so they stopped it for a while until they found a new system, and they went with the Australian one. And of course they just started like half a year ago, and so it's more. We don't see that many yet, but I think it will come.
Doesn't it depend on the client? I think
it does.
Yeah, because for me, I don't really have problems.
Yeah, socket problems is one of the factors that in fact could decide whether or not we are going with the osseointegration.
Yeah, because I would never do this because I don't have any socket problems.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, there is still some challenge here to work on in terms of covers, so that we can cover the whole
Yeah.
thing all the way up.
Yeah, that would be
And that's something we are actually exploring. So let's talk
There's
about that.
There's no really good solution for either cosmetics or covers for osseointegration.
It's hard. Yeah, it's a challenge. And then here,
Yeah, we had two guys, one guy and one lady, that we made this the orange one with the BOA system. I don't know if you know that.
yeah.
It's a volume controlling system that is good for when the stump is flexing in volume during the day. They can like, or if they have to do some hard manual work, they can tighten the socket. And yeah. So we use that a lot, in fact.
Is that something you have tried out, Maria?
No, I haven't, because I'm born with this. My stump doesn't shrink. It's just the same.
Yeah,
all the
you
time.
don't. Yeah, you don't have those.
I don't have
fluctuations.
any stomach problems.
Yeah. And here's a great one. Another one of your activities. Inline skating.
Yeah, I was at some. It was actually a skating class in Copenhagen. It was really, really funny, and they were so excited to have someone different from the students. So it was really funny.
Yeah. You didn't fall?
Not that day. Not that day. Yeah, cool. But it was fun, and people were very excited, and yeah, I really like that, because then the other students, they were just like, okay, if she can skate, so can I.
Yeah. No excuse anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, here's just a couple of designs. Like the one in the middle is
some of our older designs.
Yeah, it's a bikini socket. We are calling it a bikini socket because it's a very small socket that only covers the parts that are necessary for it to work biomechanical. So we have had a lot of good experience with that.
Okay.
Yeah, and just a few other designs of unique covers and sockets with the BOA system, and also with the fabric on the one on the right that the user would like to have in the socket, and we just laminated with the fabric that they bought.
Like the golden one.
It's beautiful. Here's another one from the gym.
Yeah, it's from the same photo shoot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like I said, I mean, I'm sure you put some constraints sometimes on the covers when you are in the gym. I mean, has it been holding up very well for you?
Yeah, it's perfect. Yeah. Really. But it's because Jesper is doing his job very good. Yeah. So I don't have any problems, and yeah, it's just I'm just running. No, I'm not running. Climbing, like that, no problems.
Climbing trees and so on. Here.
Yeah, a few other designs of neat covers that some of our users have chosen. So
it's actually a very cool color, the left one.
Yeah, it is. You can definitely see when
you
she's
definitely stand out
going around. So
I like that.
Yeah.
And here, the last one.
That's
beautiful.
That's in fact a gift from you guys, I think.
Yeah.
We wanted to explore more for 3D printing of covers, of sockets, and you guys were so nice to donate this for us, and we think it's very cool. So our manager always says, like, if I ever get amputated, I want the dragon. Yeah.
Cool. But yeah, so I think those were the pictures. Let's go out to the share mode here. So Maria, I'm curious, we have 5 more minutes to hear from you a little bit. As someone who is obviously always pushing guys like us forward, you know.
Yeah.
What should I put my guys on here tomorrow? My designers.
Something that doesn't break for someone like me who's climbing in trees and yeah.
Mm-hmm. More
So,
durable, more endurance.
Just well, I'm not really a typical amputee. I climb trees and fix my car myself and stuff like that. And yeah, maybe I should just take off the cover, but I don't.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So, yeah.
So more endurance. That's.
And I think maybe more feminine designs.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be good.
I agree with that, Maria.
Yeah.
With feminine designs.
we would like some more designs for women.
Yeah, I think so, because it's very bionic designs and robot and Iron Man stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I think many women would be a little oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
Actually, I think there's actually just this option that I have that's very feminine.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That is one of the most popular one among women. It is. And so we started a couple of years ago to put much more kind of emphasis on that. Mm-hmm. But we can do much better there. I'm absolutely sure. Yeah. And so that's a good feedback. And
because as a woman, if you get amputated, I think it's I can imagine that it's hard to feel like a woman when you're amputated, and it feels sexy and stuff like that. So I think it's very important for a woman to have something feminine.
Yeah, elegant. Yeah.
It's important to me.
Yeah. No, I'm sure you're not alone with that. And,
no.
And you, Jesper, in terms of how. I mean, now this is all digitalized. Obviously, this is maybe in current times like COVID, digitalization is also something that is more important. We are here on Zoom together here now talking rather than in person. I mean, do you see that COVID and these times will change things somehow for prosthetics?
Well, and we could definitely feel the corona crisis in our company, that's for sure. But I don't know how we should, we have to get close to people, and that's a good thing, I think, because you get a special connection with the users of the prosthetics, and that's what makes this possible, the connection between the orthopedic engineer and the user, because if you know your clients well, and you also can give them the optimal prosthesis, I think.
Yeah. That's good. And Maria, I know you're really good at sharing on social media, and you also have a absolutely wonderful blog out on your Instagram that I encourage everybody to read. And but do you have any maybe here at the end message for other fellow amputees?
Yeah, don't try to blend in, because it's not possible. Just accept that you stand out and just make something out of it. Make it cool, because you can't blend in. It's impossible.
Well, that's a perfect way of I think ending this fantastic discussion with you guys. Did you have anything else you wanted to?
I don't think so.
Share at this point. If not, then I mean, people can go on your Instagram. And Jesper and Henrik, Pantagist Center is your company.
We're on Facebook. People want to see the work we do. The pictures today was just a small part of what we do. We always strive to make beautiful things, beautiful pieces, and people are welcome to contact us if they find it Nice.
And you guys are in Denmark, but where in Denmark? I didn't know you have a couple of locations.
Yeah, we are in the northern part of Denmark in Aarhus. Henrik and I, we work there, and I work there 3 days a week, and Henrik 5 days a week. And then we have, I'm also in the far north of Denmark in Hjørring 2 days a week. But we have departments in most of Denmark, not on Sjælland, but Fyn and Jutland. We have departments. Yeah.
Wonderful. Well, thank you guys so much for doing this, and I'll just wish you all the best, and hopefully we'll talk soon again. I'm sure we will.
Sure.
Okay.
Welcome.
Bye.
Thank you. All the best. Yeah. Bye bye.